I used to be the type of kid would always think the sky is falling. Why am I so differently wired? Am I a Martian? What kind of twisted experiment am I involved in? Cause I don't belong in this world.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm making this video to talk about this Xxxtentacion death. You know, rest in peace. You know, my condolences to his family and everybody that loved him. You know, and I just feel like I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry at the same time. You know, this guy, he made videos, you know, he talk about violence, he's talking about hurting people, whatever the case is, in his videos, but then on his downtime, he's talking about, he got a lot of positive messages, which is I do respect. And the music is, you know, hardcore, you know. And you see how he dressed, you see how he act. It's pretty much, you know, what's coming next, you know. And I did some research on it because I'm not into the new music that's been happening lately. You know, I've been more into politics, so this stuff is kind of, it drained out of my system. I'm a rapper myself, and I rapped about violence and all of that stuff back in my time, over 10 years ago. You know, and and I've seen this guy did like rituals with females during backstage. He doing rituals on his fans. It just seems really satanic and crazy, and I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. And I saw, you know, him in an altercation with his girlfriend. He beat her up or something like so bad. You know, from what I heard, that she went blind in one eye. He beat her that bad, you know, damaged all this so bad, she went blind in one eye. And this guy's supposed to be positive. Come on, come on. And everybody living off of the positive things he said. Come on. I mean, if anybody pay attention to reality, you know, they'll notice, you know, actions speak louder than words. And this guy beat the living tart out of his own girl. I don't know what the case was. I don't know what type of female she is. I don't know. But I don't condone in a man beating up his woman that bad. And in fact, I don't condone a man beating up his woman at all. I've been stabbed in the hand by a female that was upset with me. Only thing I did was get away from her. Get away from her. That's all I did. You know, now I understand, you know, self-defense. You know, if you have to do something, if you have to resort to violence, whatever the case is, then you do it at a minimum in order to get away. As a man, towards a female. Do it at a minimum till you're able to get away. Don't stand over them and just beat the living daylights out of them talking about it was self-defense. That's not self-defense. That's not self-defense. If you just do, if you start off and you push on the floor, that's enough to get away. You know, and I say that because I have done that myself. You know, after a female stabbed me in my hand, you know, I pushed her away enough so I'll be able to get out the door. She fell over the bed. She was okay, no bruises, no nothing. You know, I made sure that I didn't do it to the point where she actually hurt herself, but to just get her off of me. You know, so I could get out the door. That's called self-defense. You know, I didn't push her over the bed, jump over the bed, beat the living daylights out of her and say, oh, she tried to kill me. You know, that's ridiculous. So I'm saying this because I got people that hit me up and they're like, oh, you don't know the story, you don't know what she done to him, you don't know what the argument was between him and her. I'm like, it don't matter. It don't matter. You're a bigger guy. It's easy to overpower her, you know, and yeah, if she was threatening your life, you know, just do something to relieve yourself from that moment and get away. Run down the block. Are you that so much of a man that you can't run from a female? That you got to sit there and stand your ground, hold your ground, because you might lose your reputation. Is it that ridiculous? I mean, come on. But anyway, I'm digressing. You know, I don't condone of the lifestyle he was living. Period. Period. And I see people trying to back him up, and they're trying to support him. I understand the man lost his life, but guess what? A lot of people with more decency lost their lives the same day. You know, a lot of people that's really innocent that don't live that type of life lost their lives in a senseless way by somebody similar to how he lost his lives, through a robbery or through a beating or something that's just completely senseless. So why mourn this guy? Oh, he's a celebrity. How could I forget? He's a mediocre celebrity, so therefore people gonna worship him. Silly me. Silly me. How could I forget, right? He's a god now. He's a deity. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on. These celebrities are that powerful. That powerful. You don't know him personally, but you still back him up. You still back him up. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate mail from this, but guess what? Reality hurts. Reality hurts. You know, I do give my condolences to his family, because I'm sure there was people out there that loved him. You know, I don't know if he was the only child, but I'm sure he got sisters and brothers or cousins or somebody that really know him personally, and they see the good side of him, and I hold on to that part. I hold on to that good side that he had in him, that gave him the energy to give that positive message. Those positive messages, because he really did give some positive messages, and those is what I shared. And I also shared, you know, rest in peace, my condolences. And I also shared that, you know, that I don't condone with his way of life and how he was conducting himself in the eyes of the public. You know, and this guy, he was a part of the Illuminati, whether you notice or not. Through all his signs and symbols and tattoos, you can see through some of the tattoos he had, you know, he was working with them. So, and I hear a lot of people saying his death was staged, but let me give my analysis on that. You know, I don't know if his death was staged, but I'll say this. If he was a good guy and trying to do good things for the people and everything, you know, and he got into some beef with some people, maybe a part of the record label or some huge people that's, you know, too big to fail type thing, and he didn't want to work with them. He wanted to do his own thing, and he want to work for the people. They could have simply made that scenario where he got killed, that, you know, they say it was like a video shoot or something like that. A lot of people saying it was a video shoot. So if it was a video shoot, they could have made that as oh, he gets shot up and die in that video shoot right there in that portion. He did the whole video, right? And then they take that scene where he died in the video and propagandize it, and then say, oh, he's dead. Because honestly, we don't have enough proof. The fact that he was shot, no blood, no bullet holes in the car, none of that. Just him slumped over in the car, and people like walking around him. That's all the videos I saw. If somebody got a video, please show me, send me a link or something. But that's the only video I got, you know. And then people saying that video was from 4 months ago and stuff like that. I don't know the truth, but I'm going by my analysis and what I think it may or can be. They could have took that clip of him getting killed of the video, and they could have propagandized it, call their people and say, you know, he got killed, this is the trend, he got killed. And then now on the news and now on everywhere they say he got killed. Now, in reality, this boy didn't get killed at all, okay? Now that the world think he's dead, it makes it a lot easier for whoever wanted to kill him to kill him. Because nobody gonna notice, because everybody think he's dead already. I mean that's like the perfect plan. I mean, I'm just rambling along, but that's just the way I see it. But you know, I'm not sure if the man is dead. But hey, guess what? That's what they saying, and quite frankly, I don't want to be heartless, but I don't really care. I really don't care. There's a lot of more people that died with a better reputation than him when it comes to being a humanitarian and caring for other people of the world. So that's my video about this guy. What's his name? Xxxtentacion. I actually like the name. It's pretty interesting. That's my video. If you like it, give the thumbs up. If you don't, give the thumbs down. Guess what? It's okay. It's okay. It's all a conversation. You know, leave a comment. Whatever I may missed out, leave a comment. Leave a link or something that I have not seen yet. I would like to look at it. I like to do these things. All right. You're tuned into Movement Ride D, Third Eye Philosophy, and I will see you next video.